Hey everybody, Captain B-Nard back here with another Wi-Fi battle. Today we have a battle against the infamous JoeyFontaine, so we are going to go ahead and jump right into it. This is going to be a rematch, actually, from battle number 7 here on Sword and Shield, a game that we did get the victory in via a technicality. Since the timer ran out, we did have the same number of Pokemon left, but I was given the victory by the team, or by the game, I should say. So we're going to go ahead and check out what he's using this time. And it looks to be another pretty strong team. Looks to be a rain team of sorts. So, what do I want to lead with here? I think I'm just going to lead with the Sandaconda. Try to get the hazards up early, hopefully. So we have battled a bunch of times in the past, myself and Joey here. So a bunch of times back on Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, and Sun and Moon as well. So hopefully in this game the timer won't be a factor like it was last time. I'm hoping not. Unfortunately, on this game, we only have a 20-minute timer versus on the prior games a 60-minute timer, which is quite a disadvantage. So we're going to try to play a little bit quicker and hope for the best here. So there he is, and he is just going to lead with the Rotom. Wash form, of course. So I did lead with the Sandaconda. So this could kind of go one of two ways here. I could stay in and hope that he doesn't make the obvious play of going for a Hydro Pump, which would knock me out, actually, if he does go for it, but that would be an awful risk. So I think I might just want to play it safe here and switch into something, probably I do have a special wall in my Frostmoth, but I also have resistances to both his stab moves and the Hydreigon, so I think I'm just going to go into that and see what he does. So he's going to go for a Will-O-Wisp, so I guess that's good. I'm glad I didn't stay in there because that would have gotten a burn on my physical attacker, so that wouldn't be very good. So I do take damage from the burn, but I'm a special attacker purely here on the Hydreigon, so that's not bad. And here, I'm not 100% sure what he wants to do, but I think I'm just going to go for a Dark Pulse. Seems probably like the best choice. So he does stay in to take the Dark Pulse, and that takes him down by a little less than half, which is not great. He is going to Volt Switch, which is going to do virtually nothing, but it is going to give him a mandatory switch. So let's see what he wants to bring in here. Might go into the Togekiss. That would be probably worst case scenario, but I am Choice Scarf locked into Dark Pulse, so I might have to switch regardless depending on what he does. But he comes in with the Pelipper, actually, so he is going to get the Drizzle. So it is going to be raining on the battlefield, and I do take some more residual damage from the burn. So I mean, I could stay in and just get more damage on this thing. I don't think a Dark Pulse would take him out, although there is the flinch possibility, which is nice. But I don't really have... Well, I do have the Aegislash I could switch in, but I kind of want to just get some damage on this thing, so I think I'm just going to go for a Dark Pulse and see what he does here. See how much I can get. So that takes him down by about 3/4, which was nice. He hits me with a knockoff, so that's not going to do virtually anything, but he does get rid of my Choice Scarf, which actually does kind of suck because now I'm not going to be outspeeding certain things, although the ability to switch moves might actually not be too bad either. So, but I guess there's really no reason to just not go for another one. So I think I'm just going to go for another Dark Pulse and hope he wants to... Oh, no, he's not going to stay in. He's going to switch to the Toga. Now he's going to bring the Togekiss in, so... I guess I could have predicted that, but meh. So that's not going to do too much to this thing. And then I do take more burn damage. That's going to leave me at about half. So I should probably outspeed this thing, although from that range I don't think a Flash Cannon is going to take this thing out because it is my strongest attack. So I think I'm going to have to switch, and I think a switch into the... Well, I do have a couple good switch options for this thing, actually. But I think I'm going to come in with the Aegislash, since he probably won't have too much for me. I mean, he could have the fire move, but that will actually be weakened by the fact that it's raining, so... And I do resist both his stab moves if he chooses to go for them, so... he is just going to go for a Dazzling Gleam here, make the safe play, and that's not going to do barely anything to me. So, he does actually have most of his team do resist my attacks, which does kind of suck. He probably isn't going to stay in. So, not 100% sure what I want to do. He's probably going to switch to one of his many water types that can... Probably the Rotom. But I think I'm just going to actually go for a Sacred Sword, predicting a switch. And he does switch, so that's good. So maybe I can catch the Rotom. Yep, here comes the Rotom. So that will do a good amount, actually, to this thing. So I'm going to switch from Shield form to Blade form there, of course, and hit him with a Sacred Sword. And, ooh. So that actually does good damage, but... I don't think that is going to put him within range of a Shadow Sneak, unfortunately. So, what to do now? He could just Volt Switch again. I think I'm just gonna... Well, if the only bad thing is if I King Shield, that's going to give him another turn of leftovers, because I am going to have to switch on this thing regardless, I think. So... And I don't want to get burned, that's for sure. So I think I'm just going to take the switch into Hydreigon, since I do resist both stab moves. And then maybe he'll go for the Will-O-Wisp, hoping I'll stay in. No, he's just going to go for Hydro Pump, actually. So in the rain, that is actually going to hurt, even though it's resisted. But I do survive, which is nice. So... I'm down to a quarter, though, on the Hydreigon. He needs more leftovers recovery, and I'm going to take more damage from the burn. And that's going to put me down into the red now. So, what to do now is a good question. He's probably not going to stay in because he knows he can't take another Dark Pulse. So he's probably just going to try to switch to the Togekiss again. So I could go for a Flash Cannon, anticipating that. But if he does decide to stay in, then the Flash Cannon will surely not take this thing out, so that kind of sucks. I think I just have to play it safe and go for the Dark Pulse. Now he's going to switch, though. And there's the Togekiss. I should have just Flash Cannoned. So, although he is down to about half now, so, you know, I think actually, I think I'm just going to stay in and go for the Flash Cannon, actually, and hope that it's enough to take this thing down. So, I do outspeed him, and it is enough to take him out, thankfully. That's awesome. So that's a big threat out of the way with the Togekiss going down. That's going to knock him down to 5 Pokemon. That will expire his reign as well. And after the burn damage, I am barely alive here with 6 HP, so I could have one more turn left in me with the Hydreigon. And he's going to switch in with the Dracozolt, which is, unless Scarf not going to outspeed me. So I guess there's no reason to just not stay in and go for a Draco Meteor here. So he is going to outspeed me, so that is more than likely confirmation that he is Scarf, because I don't think... I am modest, but I don't think he would have outsped me otherwise, so I think that means I can just come in with Agus Slash, probably, although I don't have a ton to do to this thing. But he's probably Choice Scarf locked into Dragon Claw, but still, I'm not positive what I want to do. I guess I'll just do Agus Slash since I should resist. And that should force a switch if he is Scarf. And probably force a switch to maybe one of his water types that does resist. But I can pretty freely Sacred Sword here, actually, so I think I'm just going to do that. So yeah, there's a switch, so this thing has to be Scarf, and he's going to switch back in the Pelipper, which actually probably can't take... Well, he is going to get the Rain Up one more time, but I don't think he can take... He might not even be able to take the Sacred Sword, we'll find out, since he is very low. So he does actually take it, but I think a Shadow Sneak from that range should take him out. But I could just King Shield to burn another turn of the rain just in case, which is, I think, what I'm going to do. So he's actually going to switch here to try and save his Rain Setter. So he's going to come in with the Rotom, which is actually a smart play. So that does kind of suck, because he could have taken a Shadow Sneak. The only way I would have got a one-up on this thing is if I would have gone for the Sacred Sword, but that would have been way too risky. And then he does get more Leftovers recovery, so that kind of sucks. So now I'm kind of in a pickle, because a little bit of a pickle here, as we were both tied at 5 Pokemon apiece, because I don't have a ton, I don't really have any great switch-ins to this thing. But I really can't stay in here, I don't think. I think I just have to switch to the Frostmoth and hope for the best, because I am max special defense, so I should hopefully take... well, he's just going to go for the Will-O-Wisp, so that's actually best case scenario. So that is going to burn me. Once again, I'm a special attacker, so burn not going to hurt too badly. So just a little residual damage. So question is, what is he going to do? I don't think setting up right now is the right move, just based on he has a Scarf and a guaranteed survive with the Mimikyu Disguise, so I think just going for the Bug Buzz is probably the smartest play right now. And he's just going to Volt Switch, so that's not going to do much of anything. Does give him a switch, so we're going to see what he's going to bring in to take this Bug Buzz. And he's going to bring in the Mimikyu, actually, so that's interesting that he would do that. So that's just going to go ahead and pop his Decoy, which is obviously good for me. So kind of an interesting choice that he would do that. And then I'm going to take burn damage. So I think I am going to switch into my Sandaconda here, who should be fit to take this thing on since I am max physical defense. And if he does attack me, that'll trigger my Sand Spit to get rid of the rain, which is good, would be good. So he's just got the Shadow Claw here. So that does about quarter to a third. He's going to get the Sand Spit, and then he's going to take some Rocky Helmet damage as well. And then he has Life Orb, it looks like, so he takes damage from that, and then he's going to take some damage from the sand as well. So now he might try to switch back into the Pelipper to try to get the rain back up again. That's kind of what I'm thinking he's going to do here. Or the Rotom, because he does have ground immunities abundantly. So I think I might just go for a Stone Edge here and hope that I don't miss. Yeah, we're going to do that. And yeah, he's not going to stay in, so hopefully he does come back in with the Pelipper, so hopefully I don't miss this Stone Edge. That would be devastating. But there's the Drizzle, so it's going to reset the rain over my sand. And Stone Edge, and I don't miss, thankfully. So that is going to get rid of that rain setter, which is awesome. So that's going to drop him down to 4 Pokemon, which is nice. And he does have the rain up, but I do have ways to get rid of it. So he's going to switch in the Seismitoad here, which is probably going to be Swift Swim if I had to guess. And who knows whether it's going to be physical or special, though. So, what do I do think I have to switch out here, but not 100% sure into what, though. If he does it, if he's special, well, actually, either way, he would trip my Sand Spit if he hits me with a move, but I don't want to. This is a tough decision, actually. I don't have much time to make it. I think I'm going to just switch to the Frostmoth, hoping for a water attack. Hoping this thing is special also. And he is physical, and he goes for the Earthquake. So I do resist, but that does a ton of damage. And he is Life Orb also, so that's interesting. And then I'm going to take the burn damage as well, so this thing is got me in a little bit of a bad way here. Well, I'm probably not going to survive an attack from this thing, and he's probably going to outspeed me, but yeah, he's just going to Earthquake again, and that'll get rid of my Frostmoth. But he is physical, so... And then he's going to take more Life Orb damage. So, not 100% sure what I want to do here. Actually, I am Swift Swim on the Barraskewda, so I'm actually going to come in and try to use that against him. Now, I don't know if I really want to risk going for anything, going for the Liquidation, because if he's Water Absorbed, that would be obviously devastating. So, I think I'm just going to Dynamax and Max Knuckle. So hopefully this actually works. I'm hoping that this will be enough damage to take him out. Seismitoad is kind of bulky. I'll definitely outspeed him because I'm Swift Swim as well, and the Max Knuckle is going to just blow him out, so that's awesome. So that was a crit, actually. I don't know if that mattered or not since I am max physical attack and Life Orbed. But that's going to take out the Seismitoad and give me the lead back. I take some Life Orb recoil. So right now his Rain's actually working against him, which is great for me. And it looks like we unfortunately are running out of time once again here, which sucks. So He's going to come back in with the Rotom, and he definitely won't outspeed me. So we're just going to Max Knuckle again. There's no reason not to. And we'll see what he wants to do here. We are almost out of time again, unfortunately, which sucks. But he's going to go for the Dynamax as well here. I don't think he'll be able to survive this attack at the HP he's at, even with the Dynamax. So what we're going to find out, since I am at +1 as well, thanks to the last Max Knuckle. So, oh, he's going to Max Guard here just to eat another turn. And it looks like, yeah, battle's just about over, so he is going to regain some HP with the leftovers. That leaves him at about half, so hopefully we can get one more turn in here. And I am going to outspeed him, hit him with the Max Knuckle at +1 max attack, Life Orb boosted, and that is not enough, actually, geez, to take him out. That's actually shocking. And I'm going to take some more Life Orb recoil. He's going to go for a Max Lightning, and that will knock me out, which sucks, actually. So that is going to go ahead and set the Electric Terrain, though I don't think it matters. So that's going to be the end of the Barraskewda. So it looks like this game is actually going to end in pretty much the same spot that the last one did, unfortunately. So we are both tied at 3 apiece. I have 3 Pokemon left to his 3, although mine definitely look to be healthier. So I guess we're just going to switch in with the Slash here. Doesn't matter since time is up. And okay, not really sure what it says. The battle's over, but weird. So it says the battle's over, but I don't really know what's going on here. It's letting us potentially make another move. I don't know. I don't know if a Shadow Sneak's even enough to, or if it's even going to let me. Not really sure. Oh, well, there it is. I guess the game's going to give me the victory again. So that pretty much the same thing that happened last time is going to happen again, I guess. So take the lead card and quit. So this one, we're going to get a 3-3 victory over JoeyFontaine this time around. So unfortunately, the timer playing a factor once again in our game. Another technicality win for me, though, a win nonetheless. But yeah, I guess this is just further evidence that this 20-minute timer is really brutal for competitive battles. Singles, especially when you have, matches between highly competitive players such as myself and Joey here. So this is the second time that this has happened. So that is disappointing, but it was still a great match. So thanks for watching again, everybody. Hope you all enjoyed. Please hit that like button, leave a comment, and or subscribe if you did enjoy, and stay tuned for more new battles in the future. So that's it, and we'll see you next time.